Hi there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your general love and personal life forecast for the second and third weeks of March. I will be doing moon readings separately from now on, so there's going to be a slight switch up after next week, where the Sun and Rising will be done separately from the moon. So if you know your moon sign, great, more for you to watch. If not, you know, right now they're short enough that you can watch a bunch and see what resonates with you. Maybe you'll be able to figure it out that way. All right, so let's just get a quick check-in. What is your energy when it comes to matters of romantic love at this time? Okay, quite a few cards at the same time. We got hookup, grass is greener, ex-lover, and party. Okay, well, right away. And then you have ghosted at the back, guys. Don't know, feels like something definitely happened or is about to happen. Potentially a hookup with an ex. Maybe you were thinking the grass is greener. Maybe you guys met at a party. This is very specific sounding, isn't it? But ultimately, it didn't really go anywhere, it looks like, because I am going to get a better read on that, but it looks like things kind of dissolved after that into the ether, right? So someone was ghosted. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Intuitive Kev's tarot deck, which has some extra cards in it. All right, so Scorpio, I don't know who that's going to resonate with, but if it does, listen, no judgment here. And I hope that goes for you too. Don't judge yourself either. You know, there's a difference between judgment and criticism, right? You're always welcome to go within and learn from things that you've done. But you know what? I don't want to call them mistakes. They're just little obstacles, you know, along your path. All right, so let's see. So, Scorpio, how are you feeling when it comes to matters of love? Let's talk about tarot here for a sec, Spirit. Yeah, Five of Cups. She really wanted to just not jump out, but it was like, oh, I'll just reluctantly fall out of this deck. Almost clinging, guys. Almost clinging to it. That means you are not feeling so good right now. So I'm sorry. And I actually kind of sense the energy in this reading already. A little bit of a tiredness, maybe. Don't ever hold that. Don't ever hold the past with you, okay? Tell me more about this Five of Cups. What is this Five of Cups referring to? Three of Pentacles. Well, I see here, this is absolutely not absolutely, it's kind of playing into the story we already have where there might have been another party involved. I don't know if you're already connected with someone or if the person that you are grieving over was connected with someone. I'm not sure yet if this is an ex, but one of you was independent. One of you was this Nine of Pentacles state. So maybe you were like, oh shoot, I was probably doing really well. And then I went in and I tried to do something with somebody, or I did it and now I regret it. Let's see, tell me more about this Three of Pentacles, Spirit. What's Eight of Swords? Yeah, so you're overthinking and overanalyzing the past. What is in the past, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, okay. It's this black magic card that Intuitive Kev has in this deck, and it doesn't literally, very rarely does it actually mean black magic. It often refers to, instead, think of like the good angel on one shoulder and the less good angel on the other shoulder. I don't want to call them bad, but you were like, I'm gonna go with the lesser good choice, and that's what you're dealing with right now. So yes, this is for you. This is a reading for you if you're kind of in this remorseful, regretting state of mind regarding your love life, a decision that you made where you did not listen to your intuition. The High Priestess at the back of the deck. Your intuition was left out in the cold. And you know what? Free will is a thing, guys. And that free will, believe it or not, many times that free will goes against our own like inner guidance system, right? It's so funny because sometimes we're like, no, my free will is about other people and what they expect and want from me. But a lot of times they're just reflecting things that you already know. So it's like we make these decisions thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing what I want to do. But in reality, there's a little voice inside of you that knows a lot better. And I feel like that happened with you. But that's okay. Listen, Spirit, what are the challenges that Scorpio is now facing when it comes to progressing past this grieving state? The Emperor, Magician, and the Nine of Wands in the way, right? Back of the deck, Ascension. You guys, you are letting that past mistake really define you at this time. You feel worn out. You feel like your walls are up. You're tired. You're just like, I can't do any further battle. Love is not, guys, love is not intended to be a battlefield. The inner battlefield happens, unlike the song. The inner battlefield happens when we try to fight against our intuition. Now, you are coming across as someone with a great deal of sovereignty and manifestation powers. You can wield these two tools, right? Your ability to make choices, right? Both for yourself and for others, right? But mainly, this is about you right now. Mainly for yourself, that inner emperor, right? You can decide a path and you already have all the ability to change your reality, your today. Start today, right? I was going to say tomorrow, but start today. Change today by taking the tools that you already have at your disposal and using them to make choices that you actually feel are in alignment with the High Priestess within. Oh, when you do that, we have Ascension here. I'm going to show you that was at the back of the deck. Ascension means, yeah, hey, you are listening to whoever you want to call it, your higher self, your divine guidance, your spirit team, your light team, God, archangels, you know, ancestors. You're listening. I mean, I really feel the only thing standing in your way, guys, is you. Ooh, I got a card that got trapped in here, the party card. All right, so listen, no matter what happened at this gathering, you're not fated to live that decision out forever and ever, okay? Spirit, what is your guidance for Scorpio so that they can get out of this mental loop that they're in? What is your guidance? These are all coming across as challenges. That's why the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, the challenges. Okay, guys, your attachment to the heartbreak. This Devil right here, this is about an unhealthy bond, right? The binds of the devil are all within the mind. I don't even know who said that. That's your light team out there. They're very, very smart. You are holding on to what? To Nine of Swords and Three of Swords. Holy heck. That is like, I'm almost debilitated just looking at that, because you're taking the most painful pain point, right? And making your entire life about it. No wonder you're fucking dizzy. I mean, I would be too. Back of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Okay. The reason this all came in the crossed position, meaning the cards came horizontal, is because you're working on it. You're working on releasing that attachment. It's so hard. It's so hard, but you are making it hard. So it doesn't need to be as hard as you're making it. switching over to a new deck here, okay? Because I feel like I'm talking to a group of you. I think your concept that this is some sort of decision that you made that you can't possibly undo the damage that ensued. That sentence is all jumbled, but you know what I mean, right? I think that feeling that you have, if that's the feeling, is incorrect. I posit that you can use any quote unquote error in judgment, right, as a learning tool. What was it? The other day I was thinking about this saying I wanted to bring up someday was, instead of calling things problems, that's what it was, call them opportunities, okay? Problems. Look, whenever you like hear your mental chatter, right, saying the word problem, I have a problem, say I have an opportunity, like right away, just switch it. You have like a mental loop, which means the neural pathways are positioned in such a way that you just keep pushing out the same thoughts, right? You gotta short circuit that, and the mind is absolutely capable of doing that. Just switch out the word over and over. You're gonna have to do it a lot, okay? Retrain your brain. All right, so Spirit. And some of you may find solace in prayer. I don't know who that is for, but that's for some of you. All right, so Spirit, I had a question, but I'm going to ask a different one here. How does the person that Scorpio is absolutely, I don't know, mental, am I allowed to say that, over right now, how do they feel about Scorpio? Because I would like the other side of this. Okay, it's not terrible, guys. The Magician. They see you as being exactly how Spirit sees you. They know that you can manifest whatever you want. I think they think too that this situation can be, I don't know that it's the best advice, but if you're out there like, can I change things? I think the point of this Magician is to say, yes, both of you can manifest it. It's within your powers. Now, they see you quite clearly. They see the situation quite clearly too. There was some sort of rejection here, okay? Because the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups is telling me that they are watching you, maybe on social media, right? Or they're very much aware that you're watching them. But the whole thing of this relationship situation, the ghosting that might have ensued, is that one of you is feeling rejected, dejected, kind of like down and out. It's a no-go. It's a no-go is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Like the situation, it's not like a calamity, at least from this other person's perspective, but it is a no for now is what I am hearing. And there might be reasons that are different for all of you. That's interesting. The Seven of Swords popped up. Spirit, show me in this fallout, I would like to know why Scorpio is feeling lopsidedly so down and out, you know? They didn't listen to their High Priestess. And this person was this person was your wish fulfillment. Okay. So you didn't listen to your inner wisdom, and you know it. That's the thing. That's what I keep getting that same message. This person, or you saw within them, guys, the potential for a wish come true. Nine of Cups. They were everything you desired, or even this. You were close to grasping onto what you wished for, whether it was that person or something else. Now, I don't know if I'm going to find out if there was a third person involved. But there was a 10 of Pentacles for you. So you had established something. I clearly see it now because there's the 9 of Pentacles right behind it. You had something established, like a relationship, like maybe even don't want to say marriage, but maybe something with structure. Maybe you were living together. Let me find out. Spirit, was there a third party involved in this situation with Scorpio? Is that what's bothering them? Hey, that's very interesting. Yeah, there was. Okay, so there was love. There was something with a whole lot of love. 2 of Cups at the back of the deck. For some of you. I mean, or because what I have here is the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Wands. I think what you had was potential for a lasting partnership, but it went very quickly. It went very quickly, I see, from opportunity and spark, Ace of Wands, to look at these stormy seas. This ship is gonna sink probably. No offense. 10 of Wands, heavy burden, heavy responsibility. Oh my God, super stormy weather. You guys, I'm laughing because I'm like, what? How did you go from Ace of Wands to 10 of Wands? That's why you're feeling so bad. Because you're like, how did I do that? What did I had like this awesome opportunity for everything I wanted. Yeah. You had a mutually loving relationship. But it doesn't have to be that there was a third person. Like, that's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. Okay? It could just be that you had that with the person who was your wish come true, your 9 of Cups. This person that is now kind of like, nah, not right now. Not right now, Scorpio. So I'm sorry, Scorpio. Listen, I'm a little harder on you because I feel like you guys have this ability to, and you do, this to transform, right? To transcend that painful ending, right? The death card, right? It's kind of you. Tower, death. You guys can, you have resilience, so you can withstand the pain and then transmute it and come out like the phoenix, reborn, okay? So that's what I want you to remember throughout this whole process. I've actually stopped reading and just some channeling there. I'm so sorry. Listen, you can get out of this if you really want. I do feel that for you. But Spirit, I do want to know, Scorpio, I'm going to ask the cards here. What is it? I'm not Spirit. What is it that Scorpio wants? Do they want new love or do they want to repair the Hanged Man? You want this pause? Yeah, you are, guys. I feel like I need to do an intervention. Scorpio, you guys are coming out, whoever I'm talking to is coming out with some cards here that are like, wow, you are trapped in this morass, right, of penance. I'm getting confusion, I'm getting penance, I'm getting guilt. Listen, again, we're gonna get advice, but don't stay there. It's not healthy. The death card that kind of represents you is all about being able to transform the bad into something better, right? For next time, what you want. I'll tell you what you want. You want a reset. I see that. You want the Hanged Man, this perspective shift to bring about a, we're going to defend the relationship. We're going to defend maybe even yourselves with the 7 of Wands. Why? Because you're freaking stuck. 3 of Swords and the Devil again. Spirit is like, these Scorpios are so trapped by their own heartache, potentially third-party situation, that I got them. Like, I don't know. She's playing poker with you. Clearly. This is you. This is inside of you. The Devil card is about limiting beliefs. It is about unhealthy attachments. It is about bad habits. It's about things that keep us bound. Whereas what you need to do is feel free free. Okay? Yeah, it's not natural for you to stay stuck. Don't stay stuck, please. I want to say, I beseech you to please don't stay stuck. Those are your spirit guides, because I don't think they like seeing you like this. Spirit, I need to get some advice for Scorpio, because while I am not 100% clear as a human being what happened between Scorpio and their person or persons, I can see that they're in a great deal of pain. And I can feel that Five of Cups energy is lingering because they're stuck. They're stuck in a loop, in a mental loop. So what is your advice for those who are resonating with this message? What is your advice? That's a lot of advice, Spirit. What is your advice? Let's not give them a book. Page of Wands, Temperance, Hanged Man. Man. Spirit is replaying. Okay. Movement. Spirit is saying the only way through this energy that already revealed itself to you, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands, and the Devil. Your defensiveness, your defensive posturing, your no, I can hear some of you in your heads. You're like, no, I'm gonna hold on to this like as a learning lesson. Okay, cool. But Spirit's saying, in order for you to not end up, sunk by your own demons, inner demons, you must move. You must move forwards. Page of Wands and Temperance with balance. All right. The back of the deck was the Knight of Swords. This is look at this posture, the fighting posture. I love this deck. Popeye is like one of my childhood, I shared it with my dad. He liked Popeye, so I ended up watching Popeye. Or that was his propaganda for making me eat spinach, and now spinach is like something that I love. But yeah, I don't mind that propaganda, right? It's a healthy one. The Knight of Swords. Look at this bold action. Spirit wants you to take motions forward in a resolute manner. But they're asking, not just like reckless abandon. Don't go out there truth telling and like starting fights and like maybe raising hell. I feel like you're capable. Be a little bit more page-like and temperate. So have some humility, right? Have some better judgment, right? And have the openness to say that life is full of new opportunities, okay? You got to get out of this Hanged Man phase. You're in a pause where you might think that you're trying to see things from someone else's point of view, but in actuality, you're just holding on to self-judgment, harsh self-judgment maybe, painful endings, and a repeated cycle of betrayal. But that repeated cycle of betrayal is something that your mind is manifesting. Perhaps it only happened once. I don't know. Wow. Okay. So, Spirit, what are the actual repercussions of this hookup that might have happened between some of you? Judgment. Chariot. I don't see the world ending, guys. I don't see anything saying the world ended. What I do see is you had to go within. Maybe both of you went within and then move forward, right? Differently. I think that's actually a very poetic ending, rather beginning to your new chapter. So now, what do you guys see, Spirit, for their future? Like, let's push this up a little bit. Let's push this to the summer. What's going on for them in love in the summer? Because I know you're going to take time to heal. Calmer waters. I like it because it came with the 9 of Swords. So you're going to move forward. This is going to take you some time. I see that. I see that there's a healing process here. And I am a human being, so I know how it can play out. Like, yeah, people tell you to heal, and you're like, what does that even mean? I don't know what that means. So you're going to take some time. But you are eventually going to remove yourself from this mental situation that you're in. The 8 of Swords is at the back of the deck. The 9 of Swords came out along with the 6 of Swords, which means you're getting away from this feeling of fear, of nightmare. Like, this is like someone who feels like they're living waking life is like a nightmare. You're gonna be leaving that behind. Okay, so, and the reason it's taking you so long is because you really have put yourself in that mental prison very nicely. Spirit, show Scorpio what is ahead for them once they're out of this mental prison when it comes to, oh, that's actually beautiful. I was gonna say when it comes to love, but you know, look at you. Yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away from this horrible, maybe ghosting, maybe bitterness, maybe betrayal, lies, deception. You're walking away from that because you are now the Fool. The Fool going on to a new adventure. Maybe this is another person, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that. Or I do think this is you. You're walking towards stability. Even if this is not another person, this is representative of stability, grounding, a very adult energy, right? This is someone who has the abundance built up in their emotional space, in their material realm. They are solid and they take care of others. So this is going to be someone, if you've ever like worried that you're not going to have that 10 of Pentacles again, this is Spirit saying 100% you will, and you're going to be able to share that abundance with others. All right, so I hope that this helped. Listen, if you need any help or tips, I'm happy to answer questions. The 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords combo with that Devil and the 3 of Swords is not something that's for, you know, the faint of heart. So I want you to know that rather than rushing forward with apologies, nothing came out from these cards or Spirit to say that you should apologize to someone. Maybe you've already tried. First heal yourself. First heal yourself, and then if accountability needs to be taken, take accountability from a mature standpoint, okay? All right, good luck, Scorpio. I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Please check out my moon readings. Yeah, I'm gonna go away for about 10 days. So I'll be on the other side of the world. I might not be able to post, but I'm gonna definitely do my moon readings next week. So I'll see ya.